Welcome to my study channel Learn Digitally. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get next upcoming video. Please like the video, share this video to friends. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notification for upcoming video. Today we will discuss about a letter to God. A letter to God. Some question from a letter to God, multiple choice question. First question. From Lenko house, one would see the dash and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers. The river. From Lenko's house, one would see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers. Question number 2. Throughout morning, Lenko saw the sky towards the northeast. Who said, yes, God willing? Lenko's wife. When Lenko's wife called her children to have dinner, the older children were working in the field. Lenko came out leaving his dinner to enjoy and feel the rain on his body. Lenko considered the raindrops as new coin. The big drop rain are rated as 10 cents. The hell rained for 1 hour on the entire valley. It is really getting bad. Who said this? Lenko. Standing desk, Lenko said, a plague of locusts would have left more than this in the middle of the field. A plague of locusts would have left more than this. Whom did Lenko say this? To his son. All through the night, Lenko thought only of one hope, the help from God. It was Saturday night. The solitary house of Lenko on the top of the low hill was found in the middle of the valley. Lenko's cornfield with its flowers under the cloud seemed white as if covered with a curtain of rain. Lenko was an ox of a man. Here, an ox of a man means he was hard working. Lenko wrote a letter for the following Sunday at daybreak. After the hailstorm, the field looked white as if covered with salt. In the line heart of all refers to in the line hearts of all refer to all the family members. In the story, a letter to God. In the story, a letter to God, the small children played until their mother called them to have dinner. G.L. Fuentes started writing stories at the age of 15. G.L. Fuentes was awarded National Prize of Art and Science in 1935. G.L. Fuentes died in the year 1966. Fuentes was born in the year 1895. The hailstones resembled new silver coin. God sees everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. The underlined word means conscience means the inner sense of right or wrong. Although the postmaster broke out laughing, he was surprised to see Dash, Lenko's faith in God. What was postman resolution for Lenko? To answer Lenko letter with money. Who collected the last letter of Lenko from the mailbox? The postmaster. The word pesos means currency of several Latin American countries. Pesos. The postman expressed his contentment. The opposite meaning of the underlined word is contentment. Opposite meaning of contentment is dissatisfaction. A violent tropical storm with a very strong wind is called typhoon. A violent tropical storm in which strong wind moves in a circle is called cyclone. Lincoln's family live in a solitary house in the middle of the valley. Lenko was upset for the total loss. The underlined word means upset, means disturbed. A violent storm whose center is a cloud in the shape of a funnel is called tornado. I often go to Mumbai. Mumbai is the commercial capital of India. Which one is the combination of two sentences given above? I often go to Mumbai, which is the commercial capital of India. Answer A. The postman saw the address to God for the first time in his life. Which one of the following sentences is correct with negative emphasis? Answer A. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. An act of writing letters is better than the act of sending messages through mobile phones. Replace the underlined word with a single word. Correspondence. What did Lenko do in the post office first when he visited the office for the second time? He asked for paper and ink. Long question and answer. How did the hailstorms settle Lenko's brain? Lenko was a hard-working farmer. He was in need of a sower for a good harvest. He continued to look at the northeast sky with the hope of rain. True to his expectation, big drops of rain began to fall, dreaming of a good harvest. Lenko compared the raindrops to coin, but to his ill fate, suddenly the rain turned into a hailstorm. The hailstorm continued for an hour. The whole field looked white and large hailstorm. The cornfield was totally destroyed. After the hailstorm, Lenko's heart was filled with frustration and sorrow. Question number 2. What did Lenko write in his first letter to God? Lenko's crop was totally destroyed by a strong hailstorm. He could not think how to support his family until the next crop would come. But suddenly a thought came to his mind. As he had deep faith in God, he was confident that God would stand by him at his hour of distress. So next Sunday, he wrote a letter to God. In his letter, Lenko informed God if he did not help him, his family would go hungry that year. He needed 100 pesos in order to sow his field again and to live until the next crop would come. He also wrote to God how the hailstorm had totally destroyed his crop. Question number 3. What did the postmaster do in order not to shake Lenko's faith in God? The postmaster was an amiable person. He burst out laughing when he saw that the letter was addressed to God. He also lamented for not having so much faith in him. So, in order not to shake Lenko's faith in God, he decided to answer the letter. Lenko had asked God for 100 pesos in order to sow his field and to support his family until the next crop came. The postmaster collected money from his employees, friends, and gave a part of his salary, which amounted to 70 pesos. He put the money in an envelope and wrote God on the envelope and waited to hand it over to Lenko. Why did Lenko write a second letter to God? What did he request in it? Such was the confidence of Lenko that he was not surprised to see the letter he received at the post office. But when he counted the money, he got angry. Since the money was less than what he had asked for, he thought God could not have made a mistake, nor could deny him what he had requested for. So he immediately wrote the second letter to God. He wrote that of the money he asked for, only 70 pesos reached him. He was badly in need of the rest of the money, so he requested God not to send the money through mail, since he considered the post office employees a bunch of crooks. What was Lenko's reaction to the rain? Lenko was a hard-working farmer. Once his ripe crop was in need of a shower, so he continued to look towards the northeast sky expecting rain. True to his expectation, rain came and big drop of rain began to fall. He could also see the huge mountain of clouds approaching. Lenko went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. When he returned, he heard that the raindrops falling from the sky were new coins. He even compared the big drop with 10 cent pieces and the little ones with 5 cent pieces out of joy. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers. How did Lenko react to the loss of crops? As Lenko had expected, there came the rain, but along with the rain came a strong wind and a hailstorm suddenly. The hailstorm continued for an hour. Lenko field of ripe corn was covered with large hailstones that totally destroyed his crop. Lenko's soul was filled with sorrow. After the storm was over, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his son that a plague of locusts would have left something more than that. The sight was also no less painful for him. He cried since all his work went in vain. He was also afraid, thinking that his family would go hungry that year. How did the post office employee react to Lenko's letter to God? Lenko's crop was totally destroyed by hailstorm. His heart sunk in grief. He could not think how to support his family, but he had deep faith in God. So he wrote a letter to God asking him for 100 pesos to provide food to his family and so his field again. A postman at the post office got the letter. He went to his boss laughing heartily and showed him the letter written to God. Throughout his career, he had not seen a letter addressed to God. The postmaster also broke out laughing, but he got serious after a moment to see the faith of the writer of the letter. He wished if he had so much faith in God as Lenko. Why did Lenko think that the post office employees were bunch of crooks? Question number 8, sorry. Lenko, how did Lenko react when he counted the money? Already it is answered. Why did Lenko think that the post office employees were bunch of crooks? Lenko crops was totally destroyed by a strong hailstorm. As he had deep faith in God, he wrote a letter to God asking for 100. When he received the letter containing the money, he was not Adult suspected, but when he counted the money, he found that the money was less than he was asked for. He thought that, but could not have made a mistake, nor could have a torn down his request. He straightened his belief that the postal employee were a group of dishonest people and they must have taken the rest of the money. So he called them a bunch of crooks and requested God not to send the money through mail. That's what they say. No one dies of hunger. Who said this and why? Lenko's cornfield was totally damaged by a hailstorm. It was devastated. Lenko's dream of a good harvest. He broke down in grief when he looked at the field that once promised a rich harvest. Throughout the night, he kept thinking how all his labor went in the vain and how to support his family. He was afraid that his family would go hungry that year. Suddenly, a new hope came to his mind, the help from God. His confidence in God was so strong that he thought God would certainly help him during his hour of crisis. So he consoled himself, saying that what they say, no one dies of hunger. A plague of locusts would have left more than this. Who said this and why? As Lenko had expected, the rain came, but very soon the rain turned into a hailstorm. The hailstorm came along with gusty wind and a large hailstone. It continued for an hour, and the entire valley was covered with a white blanket. The hailstorm completely destroyed Lenko's corn. The flowers were gone from the plants. Lenko's soul sunk in grief after the storm has passed. The stood in the middle of the field and said to his son that a plague of locusts would have left more than this. The hail had left nothing. It reflects Lincoln's desperation since all his hard work ended in smoke within an hour. Thank you for watching. Subscribe the channel. Let subscribe the channel Learn Digitally. Press the bell icon for next upcoming video. Please like the video, share this video. To get PDF, join Telegram channel Learn Digitally. You also get all PDF. Thank you.